food.
So we have a third person missing now. Great.
Mocha's just like, why?
Something is wrong.
Well, yeah, Mocha.
And she's like, they all drowned in the river.
Oh,
Mocha, I already explained to you that we had 3 people missing. Old lady, which is probably in the river. And then we got Ankit, which is the kidnapper, murdery slasher guy. And then the sister, who is the victim.
mystery solved.
So we find Ankit. We probably find them all.
No, the old lady's in the river, so... Well, I guess we do have to find Ankit.
Yeah, we find him. We'll probably find everybody.
But so far we have virtually no information on Ankit, other than he was a stalker.
Right.
And no one else in the tower seems to know who he is. So finding him is going to be a little difficult, to say the least.
Well,
So we should probably see if we can find anyone that knows a little more about Ankit, perhaps Maurice or other coworkers.
yeah, let's go to the pound and go see, or the doggy adoption guys. And go,
Colonel.
yeah,
Colonel.
yeah.
Colonel.
And maybe they got more information there.
Works for me.
Onwards.
Puppify, the White Spire branch. You are standing in a smooth, flat area in front of the Puppify building. If it weren't for the untended construction scaffolding occupying most of the flat area, you'd say this was a parking lot. Loud barking fills the air.
All right. Cade pushes forward to the, I'm guessing, entrance to Puppify.
Absolutely. Cade, you are first through the door. I would like you to make an animal handling check to see how good you smell to dogs.
Oh, no. Plus 0. 11.
Okay.
I think. Yes, 11.
11's not that bad. You smell pretty good to dogs. It's greater than 10. So
Nice.
a human male in his late teens or early 20s who you recognize as Maurizio is teaching a Great Dane to sit. When the bell over the entrance door rings, the Great Dane, smelling you rolled above a 10, so the Great Dane's all excited. It leaps up, bowling over the gangly youth. In contrast to his undignified sprawl on the floor, a beet red-skinned woman in her mid-40s gracefully emerges from the back area behind the desk and greets you from behind the welcome counter. Welcome to Puppify, she calls.
Hi, nice to meet you. We're just trying to, we come to ask about Ankit. We went to visit him and he seems to be, missing.
She comes out to talk to you about Ankit, but she has to walk past the sprawled employee on the ground. So she comes to you and quickly retrieves, pulling on the dog's collar to stop it from jumping on you, and helps Maurizio up off of the floor. He stands up and blushes almost as red as her, and she says, "Yes, Ankit. You know him?" The accent's supposed to be a Dracula accent. You're welcome.
No, we just heard that he hadn't been to work in a few days, and we were already in the area looking for someone else who had been kind of missing. So we thought we'd stop in and give him a visit, but he doesn't seem to be home, and all of his it seems like he left home in quite a hurry. So we're trying to see if maybe he was in some kind of trouble, or if maybe he was going out of town for a vacation or something. If he had mentioned anything at all.
"He's not home," says Maurizio in his whispering voice. He's out of town? And then I do have a prompt if you do suggest vacation. Hold on, I did write something about that. "The only other place he ever mentioned going to was his vacation cabin in the woods. He was real proud of building that. He took me there once. Nice place."
Because no one ever dies in a cabin in the woods. Could you maybe give us directions to that cabin? We'd like to go check on him, just to make sure everything's okay.
Amy, his boss, turns to him and says, "You can have the day off." I totally give up. Dracula accent. "You can have the day off. I've got things covered here." And Maurizio says to her, "Are you sure? The court case is tomorrow." And Amy says, "My employees are more important to me. I am not like corporate. I'm not a bad person. Go. Save Ankit."
Who do you have to argue with at the court case? Just curious.
Penelope Ormond, the CEO of Puppify Corporate, to drop the case and withdraw their claim for me to cede ownership of this franchise.
Is that why there's all that construction?
Yes, they are building a second building. They are building a second building because I refused to expand to take in cats, a violation of their corporate policy, and there's air quotes around that corporate policy.
One puppy, ah ha ha. Two
Yeah.
puppy, ah ha ha. I'm sorry, that just hit me when you did that.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to help her really, because I don't like cats just as much as the next person, but at the same time, kind of,
Look, I'm going to introduce you to Beans when we get back, and you're going to change your mind.
We'll just go check out this cabin and see how that all plays out.
Yeah, you go. We'll go over that way. You just keep talking to that voice in your head, and we're going to get your mind changed.
Okay.
Voices, okay? Jeez, get it right.
All right, voices.
Mocha, do you like Great Danes?
Yes.
Aw. I'm glad someone's paying attention to the puppy. That's nice.
But I like cats more.
Oh!
I like large dogs or cats. I don't like them small dogs. The ones that bark like they own the place until you look at it with like a stern face and it starts whimpering. I love it when they do that.
Again, evil Mocha.
Yeah, right?
But they're so annoying. They're barking, like trying to dominate me. But they're small, and it's just I don't know what's wrong with them. They have like the Napoleon Dynamite syndrome. What is that? What's called like the Napoleon syndrome? But then if I just stare at them, they like start whimpering and they shut up.